Hey, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and today we have got some incredibly exciting stuff to talk about. Capcom have just dropped a couple of weapon videos and a little look at the Clutch Claw, and they've kind of done this in the past. They've done this for Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter, Generations back in the day, where they show you little snippets of the weapon, some of the new moves, things they're doing ahead of the game launching, and they're doing the same for Iceborne, and even though these videos are only short, there is still so much stuff I want to talk about. I was kind of going to do this the easy way and just group it all into one video, but I thought, nope, you know what? There's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about on a per weapon basis, so we're going to break this down into individual weapon videos, so you can expect more videos later on today speaking about the Greatsword, because that was the other one they spoke about, and the Clutch Claw, and then whenever they release the other ones, I will of course be on top of those, giving you guys everything you need to know. So of course, keep it locked if you want to stay up to date on all things Iceborne. Don't forget to turn on those notifications, but first we're going to start off with the Longsword, because I might just have to become a Longsword main after seeing this video, because there is an incredibly cool addition to this weapon. First things first, starting off at the very beginning, we see the hunter unsheathing the Longsword, and before we even speak about the weapon, let's speak about this armor, because this, I am 99% sure, that is Master Rank Odogaron. You can see the signature Odogaron swirls on the armor. When it switches over to the scene where it shows both the male and the female hunters, you see the signature slinger design that is present on the Odogaron armor, and this just aesthetically screams Odogaron. And if that's the case, this armor is incredible. I absolutely love the hat. I love the design for it. I don't even care what armor skills it's got. I mean, I really hope they're good, but I don't care what armor skills it has. I'm going to be wearing this regardless. Also, if we take a look at the Longsword, this appears to be a Master Rank Anjanath. You've got the signature fur, you've got the pink skin, and you've got this kind of slightly new addition. It still kind of follows that bone format, so, hoping there's a little bit more to that later on, but either way, incredibly cool. You've got this kind of demonic looking Arekkz warrior, so yeah, that is very cool. Now, obviously, the very beginning part, it gives you a little tease at a brand new move. This is called the EI Slash. Now, we'll speak more about that when they actually show it in the gameplay segment in a minute, but just look at the animation for that. The fact that you can sheath your longsword by your side in a very typical sort of samurai stance and then come out and slice. Ooh, this is going to be so stylish. I cannot wait to see all the kind of crazy clips that people make using this weapon. But again, we get a quick look at the male and the female hunters. I prefer the male helmet because it doesn't have those weird sort of little ears on it, but either way, they both look incredibly awesome. Now, moving over to the actual gameplay itself, the very first thing is, of course, showcasing that you can use the slinger with the weapon. This is a really big thing. They seem to be focusing on it, speaking about it a lot, that, in Iceborne, it's not just sword and shield. Any weapon can use the slinger with their weapon out, and that means you can use it for a ton of different things. You can use it to interrupt monsters, to flash them, to, do loads of different things like that. It's going to be incredibly useful. So we see at the beginning, they fire a slingshot at Poke's face, making him flinch, and then go in for a little fade slash attack. Now, nothing new on the actual attack front just yet, but following on from there to the next scene, we now get a look at the Clutch Claw in action. Now you can see that the actual hunter takes aim with the slinger as you normally would, and then a claw instead comes out of it. The actual animation is so cool as well. If you zoom in and take a look at it, you can see that the arms of the slinger that typically face backwards actually fold forward and create the claw. So it also means that we're basically gonna have different looking claws depending on the armor you have, which I'm cool with that. Then grapples onto the face of the Poke, jumps up and does this really devastating looking slash downwards, and of course in the process of doing this you pull out slinger ammo. This is clearly going to be an important thing. The fact that you do have the freedom to use your slinger at any point, they really want to kind of give you plenty of opportunities to get it, and there's also that red glow around the slinger ammo that drops, so obviously that's the kind of slinger ammo that typically makes the monsters flinch more so. But just going back a second, that move is really cool. We saw that in the first trailer when the longsword user did it against Bambaro, but this time, this looks really cool. However, this next scene, this is where things get spicy. So, starts off pretty standard, couple of wide slashes, and then the hunter goes and cancels into what they are calling the EI Slash. Now, this, bear in mind these videos, they've got a little voiceover on them. They kind of briefly talk about what is going on here, but they don't give you too much clarity. So, let's break down what we're seeing here. They describe it as this kind of counter slash as well. So you'll see that he assumes this stance, looking very cool, and then Poke fires a poison blast at him, and then upon getting hit, he then goes forwards, does a crazy slash, but it doesn't even end there. He then goes straight into a Spirit Helm Breaker, and then of course, launches up into the air, slams down, and then the video fades to white. So there's a few things I want to talk about here. If we then rewind, and first you go back to the EI Slash itself. Now, a couple of questions I obviously have right now are, is this like the Foresight Slash in that it will trigger the counter for you if you're hit, or is this an incredibly well-timed player input where they've basically unsheathed at the right time. That much we don't know. We need to, of course, discover that when we get a chance to go hands-on with the game. What I also want to talk about is, of course, that this is definitely, a counter as well, because you can see that signature blue glow, the same glow that we see with the Foresight Slash when you perform that with the Longsword right now. So there's definitely a counter option here, but it's the fact that you then can follow up from it and go into other moves. So it kind of makes me think that maybe this is one of those things you can work into different aspects of your combo. I don't know whether there's a certain button input to get to it, and whether there's only certain places you can use it, or whether it's just a new thing like Foresight Slash that you can just like sneak it in anywhere in your Longsword combos. I mean, Longsword doesn't have any super crazy combos, so it wouldn't be that far-fetched to believe. But what I then want to know is, obviously the video fades white, but one of the biggest things for Longsword is if ever you do the Spirit Helm Breaker, it's a really cool move, but it leaves you massively open. I really hope there's a way to then take that EI Slash and maybe just like cancel that crazy window afterwards, because there's gonna be some spicy combos if that's the case. But anyway, that for the time being is a rundown of the Longsword video. Only a short video right now, but it's still incredibly exciting. We still got a lot of stuff from it, and I definitely cannot wait to go hands-on with this weapon and all the other weapons eventually. So yeah, for the time being, that's it. Keep it locked. There'll be other videos going live later on today. We had a chance to check out the Great Sword, so I'll be speaking more about that and the Clutch Claw. And then whenever they release the other videos, I will, of course, be following up with those on the channel as well. So if you don't want to miss anything, turn on those notifications, stick around, because this is the place to be if you want to catch all things Iceborne. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on the little bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss my next upload. Also, don't forget, you can check out TwoSixNine and Paradise Central streaming over on Twitch 6 days a week. You can find a link to the multi-stream in the description box down below. Be sure to drop by and get involved. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.